The San Diego Humane Society says we have more fleas here in San Diego than any other city in the country.
Well, here to talk about protecting yourself and your pets, Dr. Abby, Family Medicine and Chief Impact Officer at Sharp Reese Steely, and Dr. Jake Hare with VCA Rancho San Diego Animal Hospital. Good morning to both of you, and thank you for being here. You sat down and I said, oh, I'm so glad you're here. My children are covered in these bites and they're uncomfortable, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Yeah. I wonder if it's this.
Yeah, it's the time of year where we see insect bites. It's warmer, and we also see it sometimes going into the fall. So there are lots of bugs that could cause these bites, and it's important to be able to recognize what those rashes look like.
Okay, how do you know what the bite is from, and then why does it matter to know where the bite is from?
So it doesn't matter so much in terms of the treatment because they're often treated the same, but there are important differences. So the rashes from mosquitoes, for example, they tend to be all over. Mosquitoes fly and they can bite you all over. If it's from fleas, they are jumping and will tend to be on the lower part of your body, especially around the ankles, and they tend to be in a line. Linear is what we call that. Bed bug bites tend to be on the upper part of the body. They're also linear, and they tend to be in a line, in a cluster. They tend to be really itchy. Flea bites tend to be pretty itchy. Bug bites can be itchy. Some people may not have itching from them. And then you have things like ticks. So ticks cause this target-like rash. It looks like a bullseye, so that's something that you want to be aware of. And then spider bites tend to be more singular. You know, if you've been rummaging around your basement trying to get, you know, some old clothes, then, you know, that might be a spider bite. But it's important to also remember that these rashes may vary, right? It's not that they stick to these patterns specifically. So always contact your doctor if you have questions.
Oh man, Dr. Hare, we were talking before we started on camera here. I said, how is San Diego, how do we have the most fleas? That sounds, it surprised us, right? And then you said something interesting. It's a pretty good environment for fleas. Explain how that works.
It's the perfect environment. So fleas want a more moderate temperature, a particular humidity, and San Diego just doesn't get too cold in the winter time. It doesn't get so hot in the summertime. And so we do see some ups and downs, and I treat more flea patients in the summertime.
Really?
But I never have a winter where we're completely off. So it's never quite cold enough.
You notice we talk about fleas and it's like, ew, but are there serious concerns with fleas? Because a lot of people, well, what's the big deal? What should my concern be, and what do I do about it?
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, what you do about it is, this is where the ounce of prevention is worth the pound of cure. The concern with flea bites, not only for for our pets' comfort, and obviously for our own comfort, but the fleas and mosquitoes and everybody else can carry a lot of diseases. There are a lot of diseases of concern. Other parasites, bacterial infections, mosquitoes will carry heartworm disease. So there's a lot of transmissible disease that we want to try and avoid.
Yeah, the rashes, you know, it's mostly the itching from the rashes, you know, so most people are not going to get serious issues from, you know, things like flea bites. But, you know, just like Jake was saying, yes, absolutely, you can get more serious concerns. But for the most part, these rashes are going to go away and people are going to get better. And it's really just itching. That's the biggest concern.
Annoying, though.
It is. You brought some stuff here. Is that something that we should all be using, or what is that?
Absolutely. So I just brought a couple of examples of preventatives. So we got like a topical liquid or an oral tablet. A lot of preventatives will come in those forms. There are also collars and other forms. But it's something where, again, being preventative and trying to keep the fleas out of your house in the first place is a lot better than trying to play catch up.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do that with the dogs, and I recognize that because with the dogs, it's like one of the easiest things to do.
Absolutely.
For the kids, what do the parents do when they're just itching, and is there something you can put on it, or?
Absolutely. So the first step, if you see a rash, is and you think it may be from an insect, is to make sure that you wash the area. So wash the area with mild soap and water, and you can also put ice on it, which will help with that reaction. Yes, because the rash is actually a reaction to the saliva from the insects, and so icing it does help. And then you can use steroids, so topical steroids, cortisone, you can use, and also antihistamine creams like Benadryl will help with that as well. And if you want a more natural remedy, you can use baking soda actually. So you can make baking soda into a paste.
With a little water and then just stick it on?
Exactly. You can make it into a paste just with a bit of water and then you wash it off. And so those are all the different things that you can do. But of course, prevention is important, right? So you want to be mindful about preventing them too.
You know, all the storms we had at the beginning of the year, and even with the hurricane, mosquitoes were a problem.
Yeah.
People were concerned with the West Nile virus, and at some point it was like, oh my God, how much? It's too much. What's the concern with that?
Yeah, so, of course, when you think about climate change just in general, you start to look at it and it's everywhere. It has effects.
Yeah.
So when we have climate change, we have warmer temperatures, which leads to heavier rainfall, and we see more mosquitoes, which are carrying potentially vector-borne illnesses like West Nile. And so we have seen an increased amount of cases of West Nile here in California, and it is concerning. It's quite rare. So the important thing to remember is that if you do think you got bitten by a mosquito and you have this rash that might be typical, if you start to have fever, you start to have sore throat, neck pain, then that is a sign that you have an issue potentially, not just from West Nile, but some of the other vector-borne illnesses as well.
Good information.
Yes.
By the way, when the vet told me take this pill, this Simparica, whatever it's called, for the fleas and tails, I thought, hey man, you're trying to get me to pay something that's expensive every month, and I thought I had to look it up, and that's a legit thing, right?
Yeah, it's fabulous. Simparica, there are a lot of great brands out there. Your veterinarian should be well versed in all of them.
See, I'm always suspicious. Somebody trying to, what do you want my money for? Thank you both. Great information this morning. We appreciate it.
All this talking of itching, and I'm like starting to itch.
Now I'm like,
oh yeah. Don't do any Google image searches of this.
Oh, no.
I advise you.
Dr. Google. No, I don't talk to Dr. Google. All right, thank you.
Thank you both.